Muy Joel, first of all, I want to tell you I'm very glad to see you again. Welcome to Headbangers Mexico. This is a little interview about your new project and the release of In the Darkness, okay? This new band, Hokka, has born with Pauli, Rantasalmi, and Jimi Aslak. I want to ask you, when was the moment where you realized that this is the team?
Do you mean by when did I realize that I need to build a new band, or do you mean
Yeah.
like? Well, I think on April 25, so this year, because of the massive change in my life, I needed to rearrange my life and build myself again, like reborn from the ashes. I kind of realized that I need to make some moves. And then I met Pauli, and we were having like these therapy sessions with each other. We were just going through that, what is going on in our lives. And then all suddenly we picked the guitar and things escalated. We made some songs, and here we are half year later with the first single and a lot of plans in the future. So yeah, it was just an accident that happened.
How do you feel the first time you heard the final version of this song, In the Darkness?
Well, I was happy. I still remember when we wrote the song. It was in August, late August this year, so a couple of months ago. I think it was first of all the verse was my idea, but then when we had the sessions for the song, everything came together super easily. We were like just having fun with the pianos and guitars, and all of a sudden we had this super nice song in our hands, and we realized that this is going to be the first single. And it was like happy incident after each other. We realized that what kind of music we need to create, and everything just happened like supernaturally with this song and with this whole release.
And how do you feel about signing with such an important label like Nuclear Blast?
Well, I'm happy as hell. That was like dream come true for me, because I feel like it's not easy for a newcomer band. Of course, we have our past. We've been part of big bands in the past, but it's not easy when you start a new musical project. It's not easy to get the like this big record label on board and make these things happen. It's super hard, and we were just lucky that we got the big new management on board from Finland, and they were having this like really good connection to Nuclear Blast. So it was just, I think it was the first try with the demos, and they were like, when they heard the demos, the whole team was like, this is going to be something huge. And we were like, we have no idea. And then they were like, here's the deal, draft. And we were like, let's do it. And it's been going super well. We're overwhelmingly happy about the outcome with Nuclear Blast.
And what have you discovered about yourself through this project?
A lot. I think the most important lessons of my life, and big thanks to Pauli because of that. I think he has been like a mentor and big brother to me, because well, I was left outside alone in April. I was like, I have no family, I have no group anymore. I'm alone with my guitar. What the hell I'm gonna do? I was like like sweating cold sweat every night, and I was like, what is happening now? I'm lost. I'm alone. And then I sailed my way to Pauli's place, and he was like, well, I kind of know what you're talking about. And it just clicked, and then we found the drummer and the new management and the songs and the producer, and the new empire started to build. And yeah, it's like I've been growing. Like it feels like from April to this today, it feels like 6 years, even if it's only been like 6 months. But you can almost see it in my face that it's been fucking rough. But yeah, at least when I'm gonna die, I'm gonna feel like, well, I was alive. I went through all that shit, and here I am. And yeah, I think it's one life. It's important to live as much as possible, and I've done that.
Are there plans of touring with this new band and exploring new places, maybe Mexico and Latin America?
We're super down for that. I'm still fresh with the memories from the Blind Channel years, traveling to USA and traveling to Japan and all over Europe, and I still remember those times super well. But I think with this new project and new band, everything would feel even more amazing, exciting, and I would kind of like, I would be more humble about the experience to tour again. But like I said, I don't want to I don't want to take too much in a short time. I still want to like focus on building the ground level, like just build the ground level for the whole project, and after that let's see where it goes. Like I've learned my lessons, and with the heavy duty touring that we did with the band, it wasn't the best decision for me as a person to do that many shows. But yeah, I've learned my lessons, but of course I want to travel. I'm super looking forward for that.
And talking about Mexico, I want to tell you our connection with Finland about rock and metal music has been very special through the years. And how are you feeling with all the love from the people on this side of the world? Has Pauli mentioned something to you about the Mexican audience?
Of course he has, and I think lovely Monica and their theme is already pushing a lot for our band and project to blow up in Mexico. And I've never been there. We've been to the border. I think it was El Paso in Texas, where we played with 22 with Blind Channel. So I've been almost to Mexico, and I remember there was a lot of fans from Mexico coming to that show. We were like, okay, we're basically in Mexico, but we're still in USA. So I have some kind of a vibe what it is to be in Mexico, and I'm really looking forward for the first trip. I can already imagine myself on Helsinki-Vantaa airport seeing the Mexico City flight, and I'm like, let's go. So yeah, I'll be packing my sword and cape for that. Yeah.
Well, to round this up, we got some questions from your Mexican syndicate, and these are the best three, okay?
Yeah, let's go.
Can we expect any featuring on your debut album this spring?
You mean featuring artists?
Yeah.
I don't know yet, but I feel like I need to tell my story and our story by our own voices and own like playing. So we want to probably keep it by our own hands. I feel like this album is the most personal thing I've ever done. So to like hop someone in, it will feel like pretending. I just want to, this is so close to me. This feels like a testament to me almost. So it's so personal. So I think not I'm never say never, but at the moment it feels like it's gonna be only made with my voice. Yeah. Of course, we have Sammy doing the backing vocals from Lost Society, but he's my brother. So Sammy is doing a lot of backing vocals, but with the lead vocals, it's gonna be probably only me.
In Finnish, there's a concept called Sisu, which describes an unbreakable force that keeps a person moving when everything else falls apart. Do you feel that Sisu lives in you, Joel?
Well, yeah, definitely. I think it's more like surviving, because I realized that if I wouldn't done these moves and moved this fastly and powerfully this year, I wouldn't been in a super dark and miserable place. So I think it's just my survival instinct more than Sisu. I feel like it was just about surviving this time.
Is there one last thing you would like to say to your Mexican fans reading the message?
Well, thank you for your support. And whenever the time is right and there's nice shows to play, we will hop to Finnair and fly over, and hopefully I'll see you all in the airport greeting us to your beautiful and hot and warm and everything country. So yeah, I can't wait. Like I'm ready for that. And we're just, yeah, we don't know when it's gonna happen. I'm pretty sure next year.
Yeah, I think that's all for now. Kiitos paljon ajasta. Thank you for your time, Joel.
Gracias.
Thank you so much. That's all. Thank you.